I'm going to go ahead and sketch. I'm going to click OK. Sure. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to offset this. Not that far. Offset, not on. Alright, so I've got that. Notice I go through the painting of like giving it the dot, and picking what I want, right? That's because I want to make dang sure I'm picking exactly what I wanted to pick. And I'm telling you right now, it's very, very important that you do it right. Because if you find out, I'm not going to find out if I pick something wrong in my model. It's possible I may not find out till way later. Okay? Way later, after I've invested a tremendous amount of time, okay, I have to go back and do it all over because I put a line in the wrong place. Okay? So, alright, so I'm done here. I've got it. Now I'm going to come over here. I'm going to go ahead and go to trim. So insert, trim. And this is how we partition everything. A lot of other software packages call it partitioning. And sometimes it's a little easier to partition when we're inside and we're meshing it. We have our solid model in there, right? Sometimes, some packages, it's easier to partition in basically the FEM. Ideas is one. Ideas doesn't have FEM. It's all in one interface, okay? But it allows you to partition very easily inside of the mesher. Here, I would call the .sam and .fem when we're working those are like the mesher. It's not that easy of a thing, okay? It's much easier if we think beforehand what we have to do and then go and partition our model appropriately and then do the FEM and simulation. Now, depending on what we do, when we're in FEM or when we're in the SAM, you also see the part down below, right? Those are the three things that are listed. The .fem, .sam, and our model. If you create an idolized part, basically it generates a copy of the part, and that's what we mesh in everything, right? If I go back to my model and change my model, my mesh stays the same. I can't do anything. If, however, we do not create the idolized part, if I go in and go back and change my model, it'll be meshing everything. If you do it correctly. So we can actually go back, double click on the model file or the part file, go back, make changes, and it'll redo the mesh. It'll redo the boundary conditions, as long as our boundary conditions are geometry based. Okay? When we pick the node and apply the node to the, when we pick the node and we apply the force to the node, or we apply the constraint to the node, that is not geometry based. Remember when you went and remeshed it, you had to go pick the node again, right? Well, now we're starting to get 2D, full 3D. We can go back, change the model, remesh it, and we don't have to redefine anything. As long as our constraint or boundary condition, as long as it's geometry based. Okay? We're picking a part of our geometry and we're applying that constraint to that geometry. We're okay. And it makes it very easy to go back to the part file, make a change, and go back. But now I'm just saying it's